Okay, so I'm doing a separate video where I want to see how long this boss fight took from my first randomizer seed. I'm not sure how much of it will go up on YouTube, but I will state that this definitely burned me out of the rando very quickly, and you'll probably see why with how long this is going to take. So if there's any kind of awkward cuts from this point onwards, it's probably just going to be the winning attempt, but I figured I'd give a little bit of an intro. We're about an hour and 13 game minutes into the seed, decent amount of money, but we have like no healing, no good red souls. Defense is okay with the gold plate, but my damage is just not there, and it was just such a mess. So wish me luck. Hopefully we'll be seeing a cut or something soon, and we'll go into the winning attempt. I think what gets me about this boss, other than our terrible, terrible loadout, is that every time I game over, I have to hard reset. So I have to wait like a really long time between retries. Like here I have to sit through like another cutscene. So definitely the goodwill of the randomizer is dead at this point. Because it's just like, man, I am not having fun with it whatsoever. There's certain patterns I know how to dodge when I look at them. So like this one isn't too bad, I just jump over. Unless it sometimes does the beast, then you know, I don't know what to do. But hey, if it beasts up in the corner, I don't see a problem with that. I don't know what I could have done there. I guess I have to transform to bat, but I don't have souls, so like... I honestly don't know what to do. So my best bet is to just deal with the side ones until we eventually get down to that red sphere. And just pray this thing dies before it does more beast stuff. Like there, if it had used beast right as I was at the top, I don't think I could dodge that. So you can see we're doing decent damage to this. Like this phase is not the problem. Like it's slow, yes, but like it's doable. But you'll see in a moment, it's about to get really messy. Okay, I was actually fairly clean. I didn't use a healing item there. Got hit once. So I gotta learn how to be a little tighter under there. We've been sliding under it, but sometimes it doesn't work out with the other demons being spawned. So I know I can dive kick there, but it puts me pretty far away. Sliding might be better, just to get closer. Speaking of which, now that we're near the end, I'm gonna make sure to put on Rune Ring so I could gain MP. And hopefully with this, we'll be good to go. So I want as much MP as possible for Dryad and or Manticore to speed up this fight. And we're gonna be getting Dryad, aka our only source of healing. Oh my gosh, I got hit in the corner. Bad gameplay. In just a moment. So I'm gonna be back at full MP thanks to Rune Ring. And Golem, which I do think stack. But I need to be around 400 health at all times, or I'm just gonna get wombo comboed and die, which is kind of unfortunate. I did learn you can use the Dryad immediately from the start to get some healing, which is nice. Like right now I can maybe survive one hit. So we're just gonna do our best to just wail on it. I'm gonna try something different here. Hopefully this works. Okay, it kind of works. Oh. There's just some patterns where I just honestly don't know what to do to dodge it. It just feels like the game will just hit you. There I probably could have dodged in the corner. I think also not understanding angles very well does make that very hard to deal with. So again, Dryad is basically our only source of healing, which is super brutal. So I can walk under there, that I learned. So now we're at the final phases. Missed the Dryad, not ideal. Okay, we're still gonna get more health. This is actually going pretty well, all things considered. Like, I'm kind of learning what to do. But man, the amount of execution you need to get to this point. See, we're only doing 6 damage. So for people not aware of why I would think I didn't do enough damage, when you're like, you're doing great damage on the eyes. Well, the eyes are not the thing that determines when the boss fight ends. So unfortunately, that thing has 3,000 health, and you can see I'm only hitting it for 6. So every single one of those that I kill, make a little bit of progress. You know, that just felt unfair. That actually just felt unfair. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. So we're abusing the fact that we have a lot of MP regen, and we are praying we gain enough health to deal with this monster. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to Death Sickle, which is, oh, really janky, as you can see, and it misses sometimes, and every time it misses, it tilts me off the face of the earth, case in point, I got hit by that because I got tilted. So it is a bad feeling for sure. I cannot believe that wasn't safe. Oh my gosh. Also, Drag can hit those? That sucks. Anyway, we're gonna try our best not to get hit again. We need to get down to at least 3 eyes, or else we're not getting anywhere. We are very gradually wearing down this beast. Oh, it's just so much to focus on. Again, my goal is to just sustain as much as possible. Once we're down to the final couple of phases, we'll switch tactics to use our Manticore to hopefully kill this thing. Okay, we finally killed another eye. I'm only doing 12 damage, so you try to calculate how many times you'd have to hit him at, what is it, roughly 12 damage a hit into 3,000 health. So we are hilariously not close to finishing this boss battle. Oh my gosh, the stress of this fight is out of control for sure. Okay. I'm gonna go for all 4 eyes just because it was just taking way too long otherwise. I almost got double hit there. I really just need help. I don't care about damage to the eyes at this point. If I have to take it slow but it's safe, I'd rather do it. I didn't realize you could Dryad the orbs directly. And again, if I have to take it slow, I will take it slow. All right, we're doing 19, so we're doing a lot more damage. Dryad's still only doing 1 damage. So we're gonna make sure we're at full health. So we have to be able to survive a wombo combo. Oh boy, what a fight. Yeah, we're almost back at full health. So I've been hitting this a little bit, so it shouldn't be completely abysmal. We're gonna just let our MP regen for a little bit. This is the first time we're gonna be able to do some damage to the boss. Okay, I think I understood the position on that side of the screen, maybe. I'm getting wombo combo. No! Come on, man! This right there is why I don't like this boss. I took so much damage from one mistake. It is just so brutal. Like, why? Why can it do all these crazy things? What? Like there, I thought it was going off screen and it just curved towards me. There's so much you have to pay attention to. And the problem is, like, I just don't understand where to stand still to dodge these things. So it just feels like kind of nearly impossible to dodge damage because I just don't understand angles. So unfortunately, we're down to 1 healing item. So all that safety health I have is gone. It's too far in the corner. Again, we need to rebuild our health. Like, we are making progress, it's just very slow progress. Missed Dryad. I missed Dryad again. I'm gonna safety heal. Of course. It just feels really bad. Like, I just don't have a weapon that's really great at hitting the right angles consistently. Death Scythe has a really big gap in it, and that kind of requires me to really learn where that hitbox is, or else I'm just gonna take 1,000,000 damage. There, we're getting good patterns, finally. Holy, this boss fight is horrible. Oh, it went right in the corner. So we got lucky there. The Bone Dragon, I know we could steal health from. And so at this point, I just need Manticore, and then we might be able to make this not abysmal. Since we're averaging, so that was about 10 hits. So that was about 5% of its health every 10 hits. So we have a lot of hits to go. And I'm getting wombo comboed. I'm getting wombo comboed. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that scenario, other than just keep healing. So we're not going to get Manticore again. But as I said before, I'm willing to take this slow if I can beat this boss. Unfortunately, the core cannot move, but it is just a horrible war of attrition versus this monster. So ideally, in a little bit, I want a Manticore. I'm going to Manticore right now. We're going to equip Stolas for damage and pray this kills. I'm gonna put Satan's Ring on for more int. Oh my gosh, I actually beat it. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm gonna show the full upload or not, but this thing took so many tries. You have no idea. Wow, if I didn't have Dryad, I don't know what I would do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was in there with only, I think, 4 healing items. One was I know I did Tia Persimmon, a high potion, and I might have had one more. But I had, like, nothing, honestly. I was ready to mind up to try to finish it. The idea behind it is that if I used Mind Up, I would be able to finish it off with Manticore. But fortunately, with the 4 eyes down, I did a lot more damage than all my other attempts, so that kind of took me by surprise, to be honest. So I will probably upload this on YouTube, because this boss fight was such a struggle. So for the people that sat through the original gameplay footage of it, I want them to know I did eventually beat the seed. I definitely needed time to reset mentally. That boss fight was really hard, but not in like a fun way. Not in a fun way. So I don't know how much of this I would consider doing in the future. I feel less salty now that I beat it. But yeah, it just felt so hard compared to vanilla. I'm easily like 10 plus levels down. I obviously don't have claim. My armor's not as good. I didn't have any strength boost souls at all, so no Triton. Triton would have saved us a ton of time on that boss fight. But yeah, persistence, I guess. So if nothing else, this will end up on YouTube. So I'd just like to thank anybody that watched this. I did eventually beat this boss, but man, what an absolute struggle.